Delay radio.
Yeah.
It's good. I like that.
Hi, everybody. Sorry for the... not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry,
for
not
the,
sorry.
Said I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Shoot me now.
Yeah, why does everyone else chime in after she sings that part? She gets like a whole choir.
Ugh, whatever. Hope she dies.
Anyways, D here. And
Strong words.
I'm
true.
I like strong words. Bold, underline,
I
straight
like
through.
my words like I like my men. Strong.
Strong.
Okay. I like my coffee like
Cool.
I like my women.
You do?
Cheap.
Ground up and in the freezer.
Yeah. I like my coffee like I like my wife on a long road trip. Caffeinated.
Caffeinated.
Oh, I was going to say, you better watch what you say.
Dark and bitter.
She's up there poisoning your pizza right now.
Dark and bitter.
Yeah.
Like every girl I've ever been with.
Costa Rican and medium roasted.
I like my women like I like my cheese. American and processed.
You end up on the toilet a little while later, wondering where you went wrong.
I like my women like I like most of my food in my fridge. Left out on the counter overnight.
It's getting a little murdery now.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So anyways,
Best cold open ever.
Hashtag heard that.
I hear that, man.
Here.
Now,
He
back
heard
to
it.
the weirdest podcast on the
Yeah.
internet.
So I'm here with the Jethrow.
Hi, that's me.
Well, it wouldn't be anyone else
Wow.
unless somebody decided to chime in for you.
Someday.
Yeah. In the Honch.
Hi.
Every time you do that, I get really like creeped out, especially when you're like holding your wrist, like you have your arm holding your other arm.
I'm going to go home and work on my carpal tunnle.
You look like Doofy when he comes out of his room and there's something about Mary.
Don't bother me when I'm cleaning my womb. leave me alone when I'm cleaning my womb.
Broken boots.
See my baseball.
With the vacuum cleaner.
And then also here with Hackerman.
Yes, hello.
Two
I
N's?
am two I's and a silent G.
Street name, also known AKA PHP, AKA Ruby on Rails.
Yeah, H-Man.
DJ Ruby on Rails.
DJ Ruby on Rails.
It's your boy, DJ Ruby on Rails. Spinning them. Yeah.
Dropping H1 tags like it's hot.
Oh.
Bold. I don't know.
Spinning them spans.
Spans. What's up in the div world? You know what I'm saying? I hope that there's somebody out there that knows anything like internet web.
Let's just move on from that.
So
Every time you guys start talking about stuff like that, I feel like the dumbest person at this table. Oh, wait. Yep. It's right. I am the dumbest person at this table.
it's not you.
It's me. It's not you. It's me.
It's me.
So Honch.
Hello.
You. It's like I caught you like taking a shower or something.
Hello.
You are now a small Japanese schoolgirl.
I just sort of dozed off there for a second. Sorry, it was the internet stuff there. All right, so what I got here.
Segue it.
Yeah, what you got?
Speaking of internet stuff, lady gets shot in the face with a wiener.
Like all beef franks?
I mean,
I'll be frank.
Or a
Yeah.
bunch of franks?
So D and I,
Bunch of beef franks.
D and I,
To be frank.
D and I used to announce at a racetrack here,
We did.
and we had talked about doing this, but we're both so stupid that neither one of us could figure a way
Coming
to
around
pull
turn
it off.
3, it's ketchup and mustard.
But now you know.
Well, it turns out all we had to do. So all we had to do was wrap these hot dogs in duct tape because the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, I didn't think
what
about
they do.
that.
This is their normal thing. They go out and they find people who aren't paying attention during during intermissions and stuff like that, and they shoot these people with hot dogs from a cannon. So the Philadelphia Phillies, a Major League Baseball team.
Why aren't they shooting Philly cheesesteaks?
'Cause that would be awesome.
Can you imagine the mess?
The Philadelphia Phillies
Balloons out like a shotgun.
That's how they announced it. The Philadelphia Philly cheesesteaks. And then they have the little guy in like the elastic suit comes out. They're like throwing T-shirts and showing people dancing on the Megatron or whatever the screen is.
The Megatron. Yes. That's when Optimus Prime comes in and.
You know what I'm talking about though, like on sports games where they just like randomly like.
Yes, the Kiss Cam.
Yeah,
the big ass TV.
Yeah.
So the Philadelphia Phillies probably have more money than God, right? So why would anyone ever sue them for anything?
You wouldn't.
They go out and they shoot people in the face with hot dogs who aren't paying attention to the game. So what they did was they found the oldest person who's ever watched a baseball game ever. You see a picture of her. Her whole face is bruised up. She looks like she's 190 years old. And they shot her in the face with a hot dog. Well, it'd be one thing if it was just a hot dog in a bun. They wrap the whole thing in duct tape so it doesn't come apart when it hits you. It's like getting shot with a rock.
I'm sure the wiener to the face made her feel young again.
Right.
Yeah, but did the casing snap? That's how you know.
The casing snap. Hey, it ain't a Kogel.
Serve the curve.
This lady's face, she has like a busted nose, a black eye. She's just beat all to death, and she did say she was at least a good sport about it. She's not suing them for everything that they're worth.
Just a little bit of
just
everything.
probably a
that they're
little
worth.
bit.
98%.
Well, and she also does say, she also goes on to say later on in the article that this is not going to be the last Phillies game that she goes to. Like, she's a diehard fan.
So when she owns the team, then she's gonna
keep
attending.
She's going to be in the big box up top, right next to the.
It's going to be like
She'll be the one that
she'll be
shoots
taking
the hot
wieners in the
dogs to
face.
other people.
Yeah. No one there to pop me in the mouth with a wiener there.
She'll be like the guy that goes to the game that always he comes to almost every game and he gets like a foul ball probably at least every other game. She's gonna go and she'll
it's
always
the
get
Phillies.
hate in the face with
It's
the
the
hot dog.
Phillies, so there's only like 7 people in the crowd. To be honest, if they
Right.
shoot 9 hot dogs, then everybody's getting one. So
I wonder, was it how did it hit her? Did it hit her sideways or was it the tip?
slapped across the face.
girth wise.
Yes.
I can just imagine, man. I mean, so it's one thing to shoot a hot dog out of a cannon. It's another one to wrap it with duct tape and then shoot.
And we wanted to do that.
Yeah,
too.
we wanted to do it. Now the guy that owned the racetrack was like, no. Like, that's not going to happen. And even he knew, and he wasn't the smartest guy on earth, and even he knew that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yet somehow it made it through the ranks at the Philadelphia Phillies that this is, it's cool, man. Just go ahead and shoot people. This lady was in like the 3rd row. So they're shooting them out of an air cannon into the 3rd row. Like, you're supposed to arc it. And they're like straight shot line drive.
I love how we're getting deep into the physics at shooting of all be frank at somebody's face.
It's very technical. You can't.
technical,
I mean, you don't want to
yeah.
just shoot your wieners anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like playing Circus on Atari. You just got to get the angle right.
God. Yeah, absolutely. It's ridiculous. So anyway,
Yeah.
there you go. That's my story. Sticking
Are
to
you
it.
sticking to it? Stuck into it?
I'm
Sticking to it, man.
Sticking to it.
Stuck into it.
Stuck to it.
So, do you have any questions from Reddit about getting hit in the face with some hot dogs?
Yeah, speaking of
Jeff.
hot dogs,
Some natural casings?
on Reddit, on Ask Reddit,
100%.
username Economy Cactus.
Economy cactus?
Yeah.
Like a cheap cactus?
They ask, what is
Entry
something
level.
you had to learn the hard way?
What if something I had to learn the hard way? I don't know. Let's put Hackerman on the spot.
Something I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I'm gonna go to a baseball game, you want to be up close and personal.
Yeah.
That way, all the meat makes it to your face. But
Yes.
if you're in the back, you don't get that sweet surprise.
Shoot
right.
me in the mouth. Shoot me in the mouth.
Yeah, you wear a big sign right on your head.
A giant target.
Yeah, yeah. It says
Frank me. Frank me in the face. Frank me real hard in the face.
I'm here to get franked.
That could mean a couple of things, like a San Francisco's Giant game. San Francisco Giants game.
Yeah.
Frank me in the mouth.
Yes.
God, what is something you had to learn the hard way?
So we got to go and buy that domain, franklyfrank.com.
I like
Frank
it.
me harder 2018.
Yeah. I'm getting on.
Frank me hard.
I'm getting on GoDaddy right now.
Click clack, click clack.
GoDaddy.
This podcast
something
sponsored
that's-
by
Yes.
No Daddy.
NoDaddy.com.
which is actually owned by GoDaddy. I tried to buy it once.
No.
True story.
Wait, did you learn that the hard way?
Yeah, always buy stuff before somebody else thinks of it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's hard to do sometimes.
Well, you use your brain.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta use them brains.
Yeah, all 5 of them.
5 brains.
Just rub those cells together, get some friction going, bring out the lube.
Yes.
55
that's
gallons.
a callback. 55-gallon drum of lube. That's what they need it for. It's a thought starter.
Yeah,
We
I can't wait till the guy in shipping and receiving calls me to tell me my giant my giant drum of lube is there.
Are you having it sent to your place of business?
I should, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely need to.
Put it on the elevator.
Have it delivered to a Jiffy Lube.
Attention, the Honch.
ATN.
It's a giant drum of lube here. I don't think I need to announce who it's for.
Yes,
This should go over well.
This you should already know. This
Yes.
you should
Company-wide
already.
email.
It'll just be a page. Look, it's here, and you'll know. There's just a sad face in the email.
Yeah. Never let a neighbor kid use your Ninja Turtle bike.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
I had a kid that he borrowed a bike from me, and he's like, "Yeah, that's a cool bike." I had the baseball card and the spokes and all that, and he wasn't feeling very well, and so he went for a bike ride, and then apparently had some issues with his digestive tract, and he franked all over my.
He repainted your bicycle.
Yeah, he repainted my bicycle.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he brought it back, and he was like, "Yeah, sorry."
And he said, "This is how it was when I found it."
Prove it wasn't.
Prove it was.
Nerd.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
So yeah, I didn't
did
let
that.
anybody borrow my bikes after that.
Nice. I had to learn that electricity hurts the hard way.
Oh yeah.
Go on.
Well, I was how old was I? I don't know, 8 or 9 probably. But I took a pair of scissors and I put them in an electrical outlet.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That was fun.
Were the blades together, or did you separate them so you can get one in each of them?
Oh, I separated them. It
Cool.
welded them right to the electrical outlet.
What?
Nice. Yep.
Nice.
Blew the
Nice.
fuses.
So now we know how to weld a pair of scissors.
And then that's
It's
how
modern art.
That's how I found out how to weld.
Yeah.
Hashtag
A
art
little
show.
painful, but whatever.
Yeah.
Is it arc welding?
You tend
mean
to
my next
you
craft
tend to
show?
remember things if it's painful a little bit.
Delightful thirst.
That's funny because the one that I had was electricity too. My dad, he asked me to go start the generator out in the garage once when all the power went out. And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll start it, no problem." So I start up the generator. I plug the cord into the generator. Go to plug it into the wall in the garage, and apparently you're supposed to flip the main breaker off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't do that, and just about shot me out of the garage.
And
That was
blammo.
awesome. That was awesome. Blew my mind.
So you repeated that 3 or 4 more times.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, one more time, Mom.
Now this is cool. Now with nipple clamps.
And that's how you discovered your latest fetish.
Yeah.
You know, something weird happened while you guys were telling your stories.
And this is how I became a salesman.
So anyway, just 220 volts straight to the nipples.
It was shocking. The entire time that you guys were telling your stories, I don't know, like I was like, I don't know if the word would be fantasizing, but I was thinking about you guys like being on Seinfeld. So when you guys are telling the story, I'm more here like doing all the mouth
You want
sounds.
me to start playing some slap bass?
Yeah.
So which one of us is Seinfeld?
Both of you were,
Oh, both
and
at the same
your
time.
given moment.
Wait,
I want to be Kramer.
What's
That's who I want to be.
people?
oh my god!
Hey Jerry.
D would be Costanza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll be Elaine.
He even kind of looks like him.
Yeah.
Elaine. Yeah, there you go. There you
Come
go.
up with all sorts of fine.
Oh god.
So
Oh, we're retarded.
Speaking of Elaine,
Why don't you speak in the mic?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Speaking of
It's
not
really
even looking
effective
at
when
the
you
damn
don't
microphone.
point at the microphone.
Yeah.
So
there I was over here. Sorry,
So,
I meant it.
And so that was the best story I could ever tell.
This is really good podcasting, guys.
Let's do more visual gags.
Uh,
No, Honch, put your pants back on.
I'm all for visual gags as long as they involve all beef franks.
You're in luck.
Happen to have one here, right
You
here.
ever heard of a chili dog?
So I know that you guys probably don't follow the U.S. Geological Survey's Twitter account.
I do,
Oh,
actually.
no, I'm totally on it, man.
Yeah, 100% of the time. So, interesting thing. If you live in Hawaii, you're probably being erupted on. If you don't live in Hawaii, you're not. But Kilauea has been erupting for actually quite some time. And I don't know why. I can only speculate why they only speculated about this whole thing. But somebody asked if it was safe to roast marshmallows over volcanic vents.
If the answer is not yes, then I will be greatly disappointed.
Assuming you had
It's
a
wait. Let me ask this question. It's still part of America, right?
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
we now claim the core of the earth.
Yes. But they wanted to know, and the question to them came from a Jafer.
Jafer?
Jafer.
Like a gay for?
Yeah.
He's
Like,
the newest rapper on the scene.
I'll be Jay for $5.
What is this?
Hey,
yeah,
man, I ain't gay, but $20 is $20.
he's a new rapper where his face looks like one of those, like, find the hidden items in the highlights.
The highlights like, oh, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Wait, is it Jafer or Jafar?
Ooh.
Ooh, totally changes your outlook.
I
on
don't
the guy,
depend. It depends on how he spells it.
Can
Well,
you
aren't
you
you
roast
reading it right now?
marshmallows over hot lava?
He's going to start casting spells.
But he wanted to give them some like things to ponder. Like, what if, assuming you had a long enough stick, that is, or would the resulting marshmallows be poisonous?
From heat?
Poison marshmallows.
Poisonous heat.
You get heat poisoning.
Yeah, not
I believe they call it being burned to death.
So I'm assuming that
I
they're
got the heat poisoning.
mine shouldn't have been cooking these over them vents.
You over them volcanoes again?
Kilauea killed me. got the last laugh. So they responded.
Why?
I'm assuming that they're a government agency, but they responded with we're going to have to say no, that's not safe.
Ermagerd.
If the vent is emitting a lot of SO2 or H2S, they would taste bad, and you would add sulfuric acid to sugar, you get a pretty spectacular reaction. Probably exploding mellows.
Prove it.
So then you do try it that time.
I feel like that just entices people. Right?
Don't do this or you'll turn your marshmallow into a bomb. Okay.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Can I
All right.
can I cook my marshmallow?
This is America.
My marshmallow over liquid hot magma. Would you like an Eggo at hot pocket?
God.
Smoking a pancake?
When are people going to realize that it's not going to make it any more poisonous than marshmallows already are? Does anybody
They're
even
pure
know what
sugar.
marshmallows are made out of? Is it pure sugar?
I'm
Is
pretty
it
sure it's just pure sugar.
Yeah.
pure sugar and sulfuric acid?
Yeah, the sulfuric acid actually makes it less poisonous.
Yes.
It neutralizes some of the marshmallow.
Excuse me, I believe
Thus
you have
making it
mentioned
less poisonous.
Yeah. Congratulations, you'll live an extra 2 days.
I
Who
would,
wants a s'more?
I would like a volcanic s'more. Volcanic s'more.
And you know the hipsters are going to get in on that.
Oh, they will.
Free range
They
organic
will.
volcanoes.
Yeah, man. If it was your
It's a locally sourced volcano. This fault line runs just straight through our backyard.
that's not a good marshmallow unless it's been cooked by pumice that's been under the surface of the earth for at least 30,000 years.
Did this volcano erupt humanely?
Yes. Are you assuming that the volcano actually erupted?
How many virgins were sacrificed to this particular volcano?
That's right. Where my beard oil catch fire?
From roasting marshmallows
From
over a
roasting
volcano.
I've been cultivating this handlebar mustache for weeks.
Yes. I wanted to brush my teeth before I ate the marshmallow, and it burned up my bamboo toothbrush.
You're getting
my
very
God.
dangerously close to Milton. It's my
It's
my stapler.
I believe it's swing line.
Dude, have you guys
Squirrels and their married.
have you guys seen these people? Speaking of brushing your teeth, have you guys seen these people that brush their teeth with like charcoal?
Oh, I heard it's the
Oh,
abrasiveness
yeah.
is actually really good for it.
It is the most non-sexy thing I've ever seen. You look like a serial
You haven't
killer
seen me do it.
after you watch it. They people have videos of them doing it. They
Get
use
it
like
cleaner,
this pure
clean with
charcoal
Kingsford.
toothpaste, and they take it and they start brushing their teeth, and it just like starts running down the front of their face, all over their shirt, their neck, everything.
Oh,
In
that's
slow motion, the
disgusting.
sun's glistening off their
Slow
chest
motion
hair.
for me. Slow motion for me.
What kind of beard oil do I need to get this out?
Yeah, this is
Stupid history.
charcoal.
Charcoal.
That's good. Buy that domain.
I use
Charcoal.
Cowboy's best.
Goy.
I like Jumbo.
Goy.
Patent pending. Delay radio.
It's car coil.
Family recipe.
My grandmother's been making charcoal since 1922.
Does your mouth have a Kingsford clean?
Try car coil.
Oh God. Yeah.
Ma, I got a date. Get your car coil.
Yeah.
Hey, you're smoking fish right now. Did you use right now? Dee's smoking fish outside his house.
He means actually
Actual fish, not a euphemism or anything.
Did you use charcoal?
No.
I almost
Charcoal.
said charcoal.
Charcoal.
What'd you use? Is it just wood?
Yeah. Applewood.
Sissy.
Applewood.
You go out there and throw some of that man-made. Because what I always like, I smoke a lot of meat at my house.
Oh, lump
amongst
coal.
other
I bet you
things.
do.
And
Is that what you need the
I
lube for?
I always use the lump stuff
Meat.
because the Kingsford stuff
Yeah.
scares the hell out of me. Nothing comes
Yeah.
in a perfect briquette like that.
A briquette.
It can't
a
be good for
briquetti.
you, right?
Bruschetti.
Who cares? Tastes delicious.
Yeah, I don't know. I would never brush my teeth with charcoal.
I wouldn't
though.
brush my
Oh, you're
teeth
gonna bring it
with
around?
Do you have a mosquito?
I like how he
smile?
did that.
We're gonna bring
Okay.
the train
Completely
back
ignore-
on the track.
Completely ignore what Honch just said. Like, I would never brush my teeth with charcoal. With the charcoal.
Charcoal.
I think I'm having a stroke.
Only-
I taste pennies.
Where is Steve when you need him? That could have been a great commercial segue right
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
No,
So-
no, 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 no. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, no.
Oh. You guys want to do some Would You Rathers?
Yeah.
Some.
Yeah,
What's
I
it
do.
called? Zamandus?
Yes.
I got some
Yeah.
hot, spicy ones for you.
I
Hackerman.
do.
Hackerman is going to drop some hot and spicy.
This
All right.
episode has come off the rails. Let's do it.
Every episode comes off the rails.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. You ready for this super spicy one?
Right.
Hot off the presses. From
Super hot.
2001.
1987.
Yeah.
When the
This is the first book ever published.
Thou shalt.
So,
Yeah,
would
can
you
do it in an
rather...
English accent?
Oh, yeah. Hello? Would you rather drink a gallon of used hot dog water? Or a shot glass of someone else's foot sweat?
Well, we did this
we
one.
did
Oh,
this
you did?
one.
We did this
Yeah.
one.
I've let everyone down.
You were trying to be topic relevant, though,
All right.
because we were talking about space slapping.
I would much rather drink the hot dog water. So,
Yeah.
just
Well, yeah,
FYI.
it's at least like, I mean, you know what's on a hot dog, right? Like, foot sweat.
No, actually, I don't think anyone does know what it's in a hot dog.
Right.
If they did, they
Good
would.
I
point.
would want to be.
They would never eat one. If
I
they
would
knew
want to
it
be
was
assaulted with it. Like I'd want somebody to like hit me in the face
You in
with
the
a hot
face with
dog,
it.
and
Yeah.
then
Okay.
like pour their cup on me.
100 miles an hour from a cannon.
Yeah.
Just spray.
Go Philly!
I want to spray somebody with hot dog water.
Like hot water or
Just
hot
hot dog
dog
water.
or cold hot
Yes.
dog?
Cold hot dog water.
It's been left out overnight. It's room temperature.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
just
got
gotta-
that
you
sheen
gotta shake it
on
off.
the top.
The film just clings
the
to your
mill
face.
Scale on
But you
You
but,
gotta shake it off first.
but you get
And it's got
overtaken.
little bits and chunks of hot
Oh
dog.
yeah,
in
the
it.
like little
It's like
floaty
getting shot
chunk.
with a sheet of cellophane. Just
And then the lighting is just perfect. So the surface you can see like the little tiny swirls.
The little rainbow swirls.
Rainbow swirls.
Yeah.
Like when you change your oil.
All right, let's try this one then. You ready?
Ready.
All right. Hopefully you haven't already tried this. Always be itchy, or always feel like you have to pee.
Oh.
there.
Oh, this is
What if
terrible.
you have syphilis and it's both?
The third option is commit suicide.
Well,
I mean, kill yourself or
I would. I'd always feel itchy. Like I'm okay with that. I hate having to pee, man.
Yeah, that's true.
to pee, man.
Yeah, pee, man.
I feel like I could sleep through itchy.
Yeah, I can sleep through itchy.
I've had the claps since '72, so itchy doesn't bother me. Whatever.
I gotta go with pee, man. Like,
Yeah, but that's like.
you ever had like one really bad mosquito bite and it drives you nuts, and you just
Yeah.
think about going postal and just murdering everybody you've ever met?
Yeah, that's true. But then, but when you have to pee, that means you're just gonna have to rush everywhere you're going. And like when you
That's true.
pee,
It'd
do
make
you
you more
get any
efficient human
relief?
being.
Do you get any temporary like relief from feeling like that?
No.
Yeah,
Probably
do you
not.
just feel like it, or do you actually have to pee where it's just like constant streaming?
Oh, I would.
Oh, just nonstop. You're just peeing forever.
Well, then you could make money off it.
Right, yeah. Come see, watch this.
See the
Come on,
amazing
yeah, watch this
urinating man.
Yeah, and that's how R. Kelly went platinum.
Boom.
I wanna piss on you, piss on you.
Get that bucket of doo-doo butter.
R. Kelly's doo-doo butter.
All right. Well, I think that concludes this episode of Delay Radio, fellas. We had getting hit in the face with hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Do you get,
Hot dog.
anybody want to say what they learned today?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
What did we learn today?
What did you learn today?
That you fantasize about Seinfeld while every other one else talks.
That was a little weird.
Not the weirdest thing you've said, but pretty close.
What's wrong with you people?
She had man hands.
Honch, what did you learn today?
Oh, Jesus.
You learned about Jesus?
A little bit. You know what? I learned that apparently you're not supposed to make marshmallows over top of hot lava, whatever pussies.
Liquid hot magma.
Liquid hot magma.
Hot magma.
Liquid hot.
But could you cook sea bass with laser beams attached to
think
them?
you
They
Yeah,
just
yeah.
they specifically said marshmallows, so I believe.
Yeah,
see,
so
that's
everything
okay,
else
though.
is
You want to
free
smoke
game.
your fish over it.
I think
Yeah.
the mercury
Yeah.
like cancels out the sulfuric acid.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Yeah.
Right.
It's chemistry. Yeah, basic chemistry.
It's chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry.
Chemistry.
What did the
chemistry.
Hackerman?
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Chem.
Roads.
Roads.
What did the Hackerman?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I learned that right now you go down to your local supermarket and buy some Chicago oil.
Yeah. If you brush your teeth with charcoal.
Hey, single bachelor, are you
Yeah.
brushing your teeth right now?
The moment that you listen to this, and 2 days later when you're barbecuing and you say charcoal.
Yeah, for everyone listening at home
Email
or
us.
in a car ride with your family,
Yeah.
buy some Chicago
Yeah.
oil.
12 and a half hours.
Charcoal.
Yeah.
Oh, my family hates me. Oh, they hate me. Most of all, they hate all you
Yeah.
guys. So that's
I learned that we should have definitely shot hot dogs out of the air cannon.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
But you didn't.
I wouldn't.
Can you-
I wouldn't have wrapped them in duct tape. Though. I
But
just
here's-
covered them in
Can
chili.
you just go
and
downtown
cheese.
and do that?
Yeah.
Just get a hot dog gun, just start firing in
You
crowds.
know what? Can
Boom!
we,
Who's hungry? Boom!
let's build one.
Oh, I can totally do it. It'd
Let's
take
do it.
10 minutes at work.
Then you get a hopper to put on top, so you can just auto.
Just
Yeah.
rapid fire.
Get a
Fire
small
hot
child
rapid
to sit on
fire
your shoulders
Franks.
and just drop hot dogs in nonstop.
Yeah.
Keep that baby going.
We have to do it ahead of National Hot Dog Day. Or on
Which is,
National
I believe,
Hot
the
Dog.
18th.
Yes.
Or you could get it like belt fed.
belt fed. Belt fed.
Just
brat.
have hot dogs strapped to your chest. Look like Chewbacca of hot dogs.
He was really packing some armor. How do you know? Those were bun length.
Because they're arming it.
Armored
hot
hot
beef.
dogs.
All right. So speaking of armored hot dogs,
I like how we were wrapping this up 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
yeah, that's how we roll.
That's how we
Pretty
You're
much
on
how it
on
goes.
Delay
Just
Radio.
about every time.
Be sure to review us on iTunes, Google Play. Listen to us on Spotify if you have that, and write us your questions about how to properly cook and eat a hot dog and/or roast a marshmallow at delayradiocomedy@gmail.com. This has been Delay Radio.
Hot dogs.